Okay, are we live? Oh, yeah, we're live. Hello, everybody. Hey, Brett. How are you? I'm just trying to get more people in here before I say anything. Hey, Lady C, how are you? It's been a minute. Sorry I haven't been messaging anybody. This is kind of important. So I'm just sending out links real quick. Thank you so much, brother. This is, like I said, this is really important. Gonna need all the help we can get. I'm sorry you're struggling, but I'm happy you're here, Lady C. Very happy you're here. Very, very happy everybody's here. I was trying to go on live chat, but it's like, it moved. Can't go in my own stream. Just in case YouTube is faster than StreamYards, I don't want to miss anybody. So on May 4th, one of our gaming buddies told my gaming husband and wife that somebody very dear to us, that was like a brother we wish we had. Hey, Funko. So we was calling him, thinking, you know, what we heard was a joke or something. So Marina, my gaming wife, confirmed it to our best friend, to who is like a brother, passed from a stroke. So the family is trying to raise money for his celebration of life, which is happening this Saturday. And it still seems so unreal for me. But everything that me and David's going through, with me have to go home, try and go home, and I'm really hoping that I don't have to. But they're trying to raise up money for him, and I know it's all of a sudden. It's just, for me, it's been very hard, and this is, I would say, the first time I could actually fully talk about it. And thank you guys so much. That's it. They could have said he's a brother that we all never had. Sometimes he can be someone's wife on how he acts. So we're trying to. We talked, like, we'll talk on Facebook. We never. Well, would you say that's meeting in person by video time? No. But yeah, I knew him for about 2 years because we've been almost together for 3 years. We talk over FaceTime. Me, him, David will talk. Sometimes he'll call David husband.
I have no name.
Yeah, it was never David or troublemaker. It was always husband.
He had medical history, which won't go into detail, but it was complicated to say the least.
Very.
And he went to the bathroom. He had seizures. He had a seizure, which then left his brain, which he passed out. His brain was deprived of oxygen, which led to a stroke, which led to his cause of death. Y'all probably seen him on streams with Das and Shadow and Ecstasy Tease. It was Wanzai. That was his real name. That wasn't his nick. That wasn't a nickname or anything. That was his real name. His name was Wanzai.
But Wiggles calls him Asian man.
Like I said, okay, folks, I'm going to deviate real quick. If you have a daughter and
I just said that I don't want her name to be on our YouTube.
I'm not going to say her
I know.
name. But if you have a daughter and you, as the mother and or father, gives an affectionate name like, go ahead, say it.
Wiggles.
Yeah. That's one thing. That's family. But I feel, this is just me, as a grown man, I am not going to call a teenager Wiggles. That to me is creepy and it's wrong.
Anyway. But they're trying to raise money for his celebration of life. I was gonna talk to Noro because he knows that side of the world.
Yes, Wanzai lived in Ohio.
Hi, Dave. And little Wolfie. She's not no little no more. No more. She's big. You think I should leave this picture up? Hi, Tiff. How are you? Yes, please mostly share it out if you guys can. That GoFundMe account that is on top is pinned on top my chat. Sorry. Is for my brother that you see on screen. He passed from a stroke. And they're trying to raise up money for his celebration of life, which is this Saturday. I know it's a long overdue for me to do this, but it was just hard for me to talk to anybody.
Oh, Tiffany.
Oh, I forgot. There's 2 Daves here, Tiff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Funko. I think we had him on stream once.
Well, and plus, if you saw a couple of the last Campcraft streams that we did, there was somebody, I forget his name.
Something Pete. Pete.
Something like that. That was one side playing on Campcraft.
So yeah, we're doing that. I don't know if I have him muted, but I'm gonna check. I will be sending this stream to his family, to let them know how much. Not to do that, but to let them know how much he was loved. Thank you, Tiff. Share it on your.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I shared it. I'm gonna share it on my Facebook. I don't know how to get into my Twitch account, but yeah, I did.
And, you know, we're just raising awareness. We're not asking if you're able to. Everybody's struggling. We get that, but share the stream out, or just write, you know, condolences, because this will be shared to his brother who he lived with.
I am Funko. I am. It's gonna be up until the day of. I am gonna share it to my community tab. I'm gonna keep it up until the day of his celebration of life.
We lost him young. He was,
I think, around our age, in his early 30s, mid 30s.
Yeah, early to mid 30s. He had complications all his life with seizures. He had been going through a rough bout of it recently, and he went to the bathroom, had a seizure, passed out, and from lack of oxygen to the brain, he suffered a stroke, which ultimately that's how we lost him. He was a good guy that, he was dealt a rough hand, but he dealt with it, with laughter, with friends, with family, friends that became family, such as Shadow, Das Woman, Nefarious,
Rodney,
John, Sir Duckbutt. And I had talked to One-Zai a couple times privately.
A couple? He rather talk to you than to me half the time.
You know, after a while of dealing with the situation, you get kind of beat down. He was feeling a little beat down, but he always took it in stride. And yeah, we're gonna miss One-Zai. He was one of the people that Christy would share what was made for dinner with One-Zai. Kind of and wasn't, nobody please take this, but kind of how she used to, and how a lot of us used to with Anthony, is share food, is, you know, food porn, and that way you can, you know, share it, and then everybody tells you go F yourself. But One-Zai was just, he was a really good dude. He was just a really good guy. We're gonna miss him.
One day he told me and David, no one's gonna miss me. No one's gonna care. You know how bad David had to like just hold me back so I wouldn't jump through the phone?
Yeah, he was 35. I believe. Yeah, 35.
Mm-hmm. 2 years older than me.
He's a gamer. He found refuge in video games, as a lot of us do. But just a damn good guy.
Hell of a good guy. No, and I know we say that about a lot of people. And okay, one of us, but One-Zai is like what David said, no disrespect to anybody else or how everybody else feel, but like Anthony, he would treat you on how he wants to be treated and will connect to you in some way.
Mostly food.
Mostly food, yeah. Even though he's not supposed to eat most of the food, but you know, we even talked about it, about if we ever pass, what is the thing that we'll miss the most? I can't do it to my buddy no more. Can't give him shit to be like, what the hell are you doing?
I'm still gonna give him shit. Yeah, it's been weird not waking up at 4 a.m. and
not saying his name.
And Christy is on the phone with him because he needs to talk and vent, which it's been weird. I've been waiting for that to be woken up by such things, and is just weird.
It's still so it's still unreal that, like what David said, it's weird because we're so used to him or getting a call or a message saying, hey, can we talk?
Yeah.
Or he'll start a party on PlayStation and we're in there. It's just so unreal. Like I said, we're doing this to help out the family. Us as his Hanai family can grieve so much, but I'm more worried about his real family on what they're going through, and I can't imagine what they're going through right now. Because it took me once I found out and got confirmation from Marina, aka Das Woman. I hate to say it, but half of my world came tumbling down. Like, who the hell am I gonna talk shit to or talk about weird things?
Or complain about me.
Well, I have people for that. But yeah, complain about David, you know?
Hey, listen, all right, people, for a good, healthy relationship, you need somebody that you can talk shit about your spouse to. So your significant other, soon-to-be spouse, longtime partner, whatever. You need somebody that you can talk shit. Because let's face it, people can be pain in the ass. I'm a pain in the ass, and I know it. I embrace it.
Yes, he does. And that's weird. But anyway, bueno. Some more off topic.
No.
I said some more. You know the one thing that I never told him? The one thing that I wish I told him what I liked about him the most was his personality.
Yeah.
We had talks. We had sincere talks. We cried. God, we cried. For what? Half the time we didn't even know why we cried. It was either crying because we was sad
Or sleep deprived.
Or sleep deprived, or crying because we was laughing so hard. God, his laugh is contagious too.
Yeah.
Feels a little bit better, yeah. But and a lot of people that knows him. He loved his family no matter what. That was always the topic. Was his family with us? With us. He always talks about his brothers, especially the one that took care of him, his mom, his dad.
You know, you can be family and you can argue, but at the end of the day, you know, they're still there.
Yep. And if Wanzai's family comes in here or sees this, we're here for you guys.
Yep.
Whenever you guys want to talk, Wanzai has my number on his phone. All three of our numbers.
I don't know. to protect, and people, this is a joke, but to protect one's eye, they probably had the factory reset of his phone. Think of the amount of porn.
Yes, once I was in that type of group where we can make so much jokes and he would still love it. Hi, Mark. Mark, you're fired for one. Brother, one I did a stream just dedicated to you and you wasn't there. And it was your favorite game too.
Is that the shop?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Mark. Oops. Yeah. Forgot I need a buddy.
Once I was there for that game.
Which game? Yep.
For Wrath. But he was on my phone while I was on here with Tiger. Yes, I played that game just for you, Mark. Once I had fun. Mm-hmm. It's okay, brother. I know you love the shark game.
Well, of course he does. He's a shark.
Mm. But I love to see you, brother. Sorry, I'm trying to move the laptop because I know you guys could probably not hear us over the white noise behind it. So I'm trying to move it to a perfect spot. But yeah, so Mark, if you didn't know, this is my other brother, the one that's on the screen. I'm over here pointing.
They can't see what you're pointing at.
I know. They're not even pointing. He as you can see, he passed on May 4th. So there's a GoFundMe up there that I pinned for his family to help with his celebration of life. And even if, like what we said earlier, if you guys are in financial states, that's no problem. We know the struggles. You guys can put in here. I guys feel like I said, I am gonna be sending it to his Facebook because his family has access to it. So I'm gonna be doing that. And probably make a video message for his family. And before anybody judges, I do this for everybody that I care about because I don't treat everybody like friends. If I call you family, you're family. And you know, all the people knows who I call my family. And it was so cute. Once I was like, how can I be a part of this family of yours? You already are, brother. Yep. Like what Mark said. Ohana.
Y'all with your white words.
And that's the meaning of it. That's the meaning of aloha. If you have no aloha, you what is there to have?
Oh shit, that's right. There's a couple of Hawaiians in the chat. I was like, why is your Hawaiian coming out so much? There's a couple of Hawaiians in the chat. Like, why is it then? Yeah, we got Mark, we got Funko,
Tiff.
We got Tiff. Yeah, I was like, why is your Hawaiian coming out? I didn't do anything wrong this time.
You just gotta be you. And for the people, aloha don't mean like a hi kind of fake thing. It's the love you give. It's the respect that you give. And that's why I'm doing this for Wanzai. It's because even though he wasn't Hawaiian, he still gave that love and cherished a lot of things.
And whenever he pissed Christy off, he'd ask me to translate whatever the hell she was saying.
Like he could.
I can translate some of it.
Yeah, well, I can give you that some, but he'll laugh too because he never heard me go full Hawaiian.
It's very interesting.
And
He got a kick out of it.
yeah, he had a kick out of it.
In his words, I have no idea what the hell you're saying, but it sounds funny as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's
No, that's where it screwed up. No. I just miscounted.
it's still unreal for me to think he's gone. I still have those days where I wish I'll wake up and he's like right there calling, tell us to either get in chat or video chat. And God, he had the distinctest laugh ever.
Yeah, a fairly distinct thought. I still think Anthony's. This is the most distinct of all the people we've known.
No, Anthony's one is a legend. There's a difference. But yeah, I just wanted to do this live stream to help out. I honestly, for once, don't know. There's someone talking. No. Don't know what to do. I think with Anthony's one, wasn't I had a lot of people talk to, and this one was just thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm trying to be. This one got to me really hard. Really hard. Still feels so unreal.
I'm still waiting for him to message us from the hospital going, I'm alive, bitches!
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that day too. What?
Because there was one time a couple months ago, we didn't hear from him. We thought the worst, and he messaged everybody from his hospital room saying, I'm alive, bitches!
Yeah, this mofo. Like, I was texting him, I was calling him, everything. Then I called Miranda and Shadow and Lonnie. I was like, hey, what's going on? Have you guys talked to one side? They're like, no, I was gonna ask you the same thing. And then he messaged, I'm alive. Oh, only now you're telling me. The hell? But yeah. But like I said, if one side's family comes in here or sees this later, we're here to talk if you guys need to. and I hate to admit this on here most of the time, but I've been to too many funerals, but lost too many families, and Wanzai is family that I wish I didn't lose too soon. He was supposed to be there on my wedding day. He was gonna be my man of honor, damn it.
He would look good in a dress.
We said it earlier. I think it's funny. I had no name. I was just husband. Even when I talk to him privately, hi husband. I have a friggin' name, you know, Wanzai.
I know, but I like husband better.
Yeah, Wanzai, I'm not your husband. I'm not your husband.
I know.
We'll see about that.
That was always their thing. Always their thing. Well, because I took Shadow from him, so he had to go on to someone else. Well, he had Marinelle Halfley. But
Mark. I didn't do it.
But I would like to thank everybody. I'm trying not to cry right now. Like I said, it's still hard for me. But I would like to thank everybody for coming in for me to share our brother with you all. Thank you for sharing out the stream. I know I have to, but I'm trying to stay strong. Because I don't even think he would want me to be like this. Even though his freaking ass isn't here.
Well, thank you everybody for being here. To Wanzai's family, his brother. He meant a lot. His mom, his dad, his familia. He meant a lot to us. As he meant a lot to a lot of people. So thank you everybody for being here, sharing this out. It's greatly appreciated. And I think there's only one thing left to say. Wanzai, if you're out there, we miss you. You're not in pain anymore. But damn, do we miss you, man. You're taken too soon, but we love you. In your own way, just say hi from time to time. Here you go, fish. And until the next time, Wanzai. See you later, my man.
Thank you, Goldfish. I know you just came, but we're gonna end the stream. I'll message you in a minute. Until the next time, guys, this one girl is out. And the fabulous Fluffy. Aloha's.